Howdy mates, how are we all doing today? It is Friday, November 19th, 2021. I'm over at the Cedar Point Environmental Park near Englewood, Florida. Done actually a couple of videos here in the past. But as part of today, we're actually participating in a seagrass wading trip. You know, got some folks over there, actually with Gerald, who's part of the Cedar Point Environmental Center. He's like one of the leading naturalists of the nature center. So, good buddy of mine, by the way. But as part of today, we're mostly just educating our guests who are with us. You know, we're talking about, you know, the ecosystem of seagrass beds and even our fellow homies that we may actually find in the water here. So basically, where we are standing right now, we're basically in an estuary right now, the Lemon Bay estuary to be specific. So an estuary really describes a body of water that has that mixture between saltwater and freshwater. So, with that being said, oftentimes in those types of waters, you'll actually find a great array of biodiversity. You may be wondering, why is that really the case? Well, part of it has to do with estuaries really serve as a great nursery for migratory birds, reptiles, and even our fishes and crustaceans too. So actually a lot of our seafood that we enjoy to eat in Florida, you know, for example, snook, for instance, most of them, or not most of them, all of them start their early lives here, as a matter of fact. So this is usually where they're born, and then once they reach into their adulthood, that's when they have a chance to actually go out into the Gulf of Mexico. So it's quite remarkable to think, like, if we didn't have estuaries, biodiversity would be at high risk. But not only that, as part of this trip, too, we're mostly investigating any gastropods or even bivalves that may reside in these waters. So far, I've actually been able to see a lightning whelk, which is actually a type of gastropod that's found in Florida, and it's one of the only types of gastropods where their shell actually opens up on the left side as opposed to the right. So I actually did a video on the lightning whelk not too long ago, actually. But yeah, I mean, we're doing like a nighttime type of tour. So this is actually my first time helping Gerald do the Seagrass Wading trip during sunset. I've helped him another time during the morning. So it's quite neat, you know, just to see the same place just at a different time of the day. But as what many of you may well know, a lot of our seagrass beds are at high risk. You know, just because of development, mostly. And the thing is, we need our seagrass beds. And you may be wondering, like, okay, what's the reasoning behind that? Well, think of it this way. Our seagrass beds, globally, basically serve as something called like a carbon sink. Okay? So when I say carbon sink, that means it's a given area, whether it be in water or even on land. It's an area that highly sequesters or absorbs carbon, specifically carbon dioxide, from the atmosphere. Now, with that being said, seagrass beds in general have been found to sequester up to 83 million metric tons per year. And this is globally speaking. So that's a lot of carbon, you guys. I mean, that's 4 times more productive than even our Amazon rainforest, for example. I mean, they're even more productive than our mangroves that lie behind us. But the thing is, though, seagrass and mangroves that are behind me, they all work in unison with each other, providing that means of protection for our wildlife from any other threats, or even, slowing down for instance, the currents that are coming in. And also given the fact that they have a high production of oxygen too. So that's why we're out here today with our group. We're trying to help educate them on really why we should care about the ecosystem that is found here in Florida. So it just really raises that understanding and awareness of what exactly is around them. But yeah, it's a great evening to be out here, mates. But yeah, seagrass beds are one of the most important ecosystems in the world. I mean, honestly, they're probably within the top 5, I would say. Approximate. I mean, it's just a given. So, alright, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And thanks for taking the time to tune in. So, alright. Take care. And by the way, I'm just providing a shout out to the Charlotte Harbor Environmental Center, which Cedar Point is under them. So they're just an excellent non-profit organization. Really good people, and the volunteers are great people too. And I'm proud to also be one of those volunteers. So I'll actually provide a link to their page. So kind of want to promote their work as well. Good people. So, alright, you guys, take care and enjoy your Friday. And journey on a journey is outwards. Take care, folks. See ya. Let's give you one more little view. Alrighty. Take care, you guys. See ya.